father, a mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives are all raveling undone. Something is needed to twist them aside, as a string you might use when you're flying up high. Chin chimney, chin chin, chiree chin chin.
Those little beasts have run away from me. Those little beasts have run away from me for the last time.
And who gets stuck with the children with no nanny in the house? Me, that's who.
I say my say, Miss Bill. I'm gone from this house forever.
Well, good riddance then. And mind you don't stumble on your way out.
Where is she going? What on earth am I going to say to Mr. Banks?
What is all this commotion?
Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of a hustle, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain. With I reign the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Coats, wooden friends, you've engaged 6 nannies in the last 4 months, and they've all been unqualified disasters. A nanny should govern, a nanny should rule. A nanny is a paragon who suffers no fool. A nanny's a stalwart, our children would gain by having such a nanny in Cherry Tree Lane. Briefcase, umbrella. If only we could find someone like your old nanny. Few women alive can manage Miss Andrews' standards of efficiency. Besides, we could never afford someone of her caliber. Now, place an advertisement in the Times stating that Jane and Michael Banks require the best possible nanny at the lowest possible wage.
Father, we return our own advertisement.
What on earth?
Please, George, I think we should hear it.
If you want this choice position, have a cheery disposition, rosy cheeks, no words.
That's a part I put in.
Play games, all sorts. You must be kind, you must be witty, very sweet and fairly pretty.
Well, of all the ridiculous,
Please, take us on outings, give us treats.
Sing songs, ring.
We won't hide your spectacles so you can't see.
The toads and the rats, your pepper and your tea.
Hurry, nanny, many thanks sincerely. Jane,
And Michael.
thanks.
that's quite enough turning off for one day. Will you please go to the nursery and let me get to work? They were only trying to help. It won't help anyone to make me late. Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of a household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain. Was I remain the sovereign? You remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane.
Good morning.
Yes?
I've come in answer to the advertisement.
What advertisement? We
Now
haven't
let's
played
see.
advertisement.
Play games of all sorts, which I most certainly can. Take us on outings, give us treats. Michael, it's our advertisement. Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on this score, I hope.
Oh, not at all.
I'm glad to hear it.
But, oh, take it up with Mrs. Banks. She manages all that side of things. Nothing domestic has anything to do with me. And don't forget references.
I make it a rule never to give references.
Oh, I see.
I'll see the children now. Thank you.
Oh, of course. You'll find they're very nice children. Now, this is,
Mary Poppins, Jane, don't stare and close your mouth, Michael. You're not a codfish. Best foot forward, spit spot. Mrs. Will be having a nanny. Or I did. A very tidy nursery, I must say. Tidier than expecting. Who's responsible for that?
Mrs. Will, like to keep things neat.
Do you indeed? Well, I look forward to making use of that. If there's one thing that I appreciate, it's a child whose word I can depend on. Now, first thing first, I always say I like to make this place cozy.
There's nothing in it. We should keep an eye on this one. She's tricky. Mary Poppins, how could you know what we wanted in a nanny when we made our list?
Your list? I'm not an item from the weekly shop. Thank you very much.
But how did you come then? It was as if the wind just blew here.
It did. Now stand over there. Just as I thought. A noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up.
Now you. Thoughtless, short-tempered, and untidy.
I don't believe you let me see. What about your measurement, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
So people say. Each foot potentially knows no ground. Its tread is great and painfully sound. I'm practically perfect from head to toe. If by default you would never dare to show, I'm so practically perfect in every way. Now, perhaps you have a few questions. Never. The very thought.
Will you stay tender when the goings gets tough?
Quite the contrary.
Do you read stories without a big fuss?
Mhm.
Or have injections when playing with us?
Some minor improvements may not go amiss, but at all times you must remember this. I like games, but I choose them.
That's not fair.
I didn't say I was fair, I said I was practically perfect, and here's my aim. By the time I leave here, you both will be the same. You'll be practically perfect.
Practically perfect.
You will be practically perfect in every way. Best foot forward, spit spot. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screamer, and as you can see, a screamer's an artist of highest degree. And it's only a work from the own memory.
Stop right where you are. I know that silhouette anywhere. Mary Poppins.
It's nice to see you, Bert.
Well, I must say, you do look swell.
He knows us?
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins
said it's a game. It's called a walk in the park.
Some game. I'd rather it's spinach.
Come along, Bert. He can't come with us. You're too dirty, and we're not going to the stinky park anyways.
Oh, yes, you do. Because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you've never even dreamed of. All that it takes is a spark. Then something as plain as a park becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look on you, then you'll understand why it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. Oh, really? When the day is gray and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright.
He's a top nonsense, Bert.
Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are flying at the door.
I haven't the faintest idea
When
what...
Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
Enough brass for all of us.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like under nanny's thinking. Parks are good for us. It's just statues, ducks, and grannies. I don't understand all this fuss. Is she doing it to spite us? We could lose her for a lot. Perhaps it's all a plot. I'll tell you what. She seems so different, but I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in the park. What was that?
You're quite wrong, you know. When you take a walk with Mary, anything can happen.
Who are you?
I'm the opposite. Take a walk on a sunny day like this. Ran away the dog, will stand up. Stand and take a little jump.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Oh, let's go for a jolly Santa. Mary makes your heart so loud to make a mark. Look, the day is light and warm. Out of the sugarborn to generations sunshine coming in the park. Oh, happiness is pouring all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the dawn. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Jane, did that really happen? Yes, but how?
Mary Poppins, of course.
But how did you make it happen? Anything can happen if you let it. Mary Poppins, how long will you stay?
We'll see.
You won't leave us, will you, Mary Poppins?
I'll stay until the wind changes. Now, run along in. Jane and Michael wants to say goodnight.
Tell them you've given me the message.
George, please.
Oh, Daddy, we had a fantastic day. We sang with a busker and danced with a statue. You wouldn't have approved, but...
If you know that, then why did you do it?
Daddy, could I have a kite, a proper one?
Could you fly it?
You could always teach me.
When would I have the time to do that? Now, would you please please let me get on. Good night.
Poor Michael. All he cares about is flying kites.
I used to love flying kites at his age. But my nanny, Miss Andrew, soon frightened it out of me.
Is it out of the question to do without a nanny?
Don't be absurd. All the best people have nannies, so the wives can do charity work and entertain. Which reminds me, how's your tea party coming on?
I'm not sure. It seems so odd to send out invitations to people I hardly know.
But they're people you should know. Remember, by your friends shall ye be judged.
But that's the point. They're not my friends.
Winifred, dearest, I'm only thinking of you. Are you going to say something to Mary Poppins about this afternoon?
I don't think so.
Very well. But just make sure she's doing things our way and not hers.
Winds do change, tides can turn, sink or swim, see what you learn. Me, I was told when I was small, just learn a trade. So I learned them all. Chim chimany, chim chim cheree. Mrs. Brill, is the cake? How about the cake?
It's just out of the oven and too hot to be iced or tart for that matter.
Are you quite sure you analyzed it?
I'm quite sure, and in case you're worried, I've not been exchanged by the fairies for a total nincompoop.
I'll just go up and check the drawing room.
I'd like to be helpful. I like to be rich, but Destiny thought otherwise.
Mother wants you in the drawing room. She says you can tell Roberts and I what to do.
Does she indeed? Oh, please, Mrs. Burrow, I don't mind, honest. All right, I'll give you one task and one task only. Put the icing tools next to the cake. Do you think you can manage that? Is that all? For you, yes. For me, no. I swear, a slave in ancient Rome wasn't a pleasure cruise compared to my life in this house.
Michael, why don't we make the icing? Because we don't know how? Don't be so feeble. Get the eggs and the flour. Are there actual icing? There are, and mine. Roberts and I bring me the cake. Getting it ready now.
What have you done? Roberts and I? Oh dear, should I call a doctor?
I don't think that would be necessary, ma'am. Children, you know how important my party is. You deserve some very nasty medicine. Just you wait till bedtime.
Oh, I don't think you should.
You will to them, ma'am. Why not go and get changed? We'll clear up, won't we? But we're not ill. I won't take you in. You kept me. In that, as in so many things, your information is faulty. Open. But it's strawberry ice. Now you. I'm not sure I like strawberry ice. I'm not sure I care. Open. Well, I'm cordial. Now, off you go, you two. Michael, I know you like to keep things neat. Jane, I told you she was tricky. Must we? Can Roberts and I do one way stuff? He's a servant. With that attitude, you'll get through lots of stuff before you're very old. Besides, in every job that must be done, there's an element of fun. You find the balance now. The job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A work, a spree, it's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Oh, medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. In a most delightful way. Oh, my pudding is active. The honeybees have fetched the nectar from the flowers till the cups never turn on a buzzing to and fro. Because they take a little bit from every bell, Dahlia. Come along, children.
Sorry, ma'am. Apparently, these came this morning and Robert's I forgot to get them. We're apologies, ma'am, for the guests. They're not coming.
Oh, do you think we chose the wrong day?
No, ma'am. I think you asked the wrong people.
And emotionally I go away.
Green Poppins, where are we going
Today, I thought we could play our next game.
What game?
A visit to the bank.
That's not a game. Did Daddy agree?
If we did, we must have put the idea into his head somehow. What an impertinent thing to say. Me, putting ideas into other people's heads. Really?
Precision and order. Holding a wheel. Opening a ledger. Closing a deal. Prudent investments. Financial sense. Above the ray of sunshine. Count shillings and pence. Good morning. Miss Howard. I see her officer coming in again today. Have you made your decision?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Good. You're sure it's the right one? An every transaction, credit or debt, shades are all well balanced, targets are met. Thereabouts, what objections can you have? My security is more than adequate, and Latin America is an expanding market. Have you no courage?
But Mr. Von Hustler, what I haven't been able to grasp is what exactly is the final product.
What do you think? Money, of course.
Yes, money, but I wonder, making money out of money. Is that enough?
Are you man enough to be a banker? Assessing the market, limit the risk. Later forever, business is brisk, 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 brisk.
Have you come to your decision, Mr. Banks? This is how the people whose future depends on you.
I know that.
Give us this chance. The fact you could be running our ways and expanding before the year's up. Please, Mr. Banks, I give it everything I've got.
I believe in Mr. Norfolk, and I have to try to find a way. But how can I be sure the money will be safe?
But what about my workforce? They'll make it safe. My men have dreams to earn an honest living, a wife and kids, a home to call their own. If you invested us today, it pays promise we repay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Norfolk, but I...
Hello, Daddy.
What on earth are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
No, we're done, and no man should be too busy for his own children. What are you here for, young man? Have you come for some money as well?
Hardly. What would they need money for?
Well, it's up to them to learn its value.
I know the value of this. 6 pence.
No, that's his worth. It's fine as I spend it. Too good, and I have good luck.
Well, this is to Mr. Northbrook. Thank you.
Outside.
When I was a little boy, I would never have dared drop my father.
Were you ever a little boy?
Of course. And my nanny, Miss Andrew, kept me out of my father's way.
What about your mothers?
I shouldn't think I saw either of them more than once a week.
Then who kissed you goodnight? Miss Andrews?
Certainly not. There's no time for hugs and kisses and all that soppy nonsense.
Poor Daddy. When you invest the bank's money, what are you looking for, Daddy? A good man or a good idea?
I suppose I should say it's a good idea, but a good man is much rarer and much more valuable.
Come along, children.
Mr. Von Hustler, I've considered your arguments, but I'm afraid my answer is no.
So you didn't recognize a good idea?
Perhaps not, but I recognize a good man when I see one.
You'll regret this, Herman.
Oh, man, wait. of many hopes, ambitions to fulfill. Oh man, you're certain that first clause deserves a chance. Now, Mr. Roebuck, when exactly could the new factory open?
Thank you, sir.
The bus, Poppins, the bus, Poppins, 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 the bus. There's a horrible woman. Don't point. And for information, she's not in the least horrible. But she's just a bunch of rats. Then learn to look past what you see. Oh, each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bottle then comes. In her own special way, to the people she calls. Come, buy my bags full of crumbs. Come feed the little ones, show them you can, and you'll be glad if you do. The young ones are hungry, and it's so bad. All it takes is tuppence from you. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. Feed the bird, that's what she cries, while overhead her birds fill the sky. Here, one back, please. The cathedral, the saints, and the crosses look down as she sails away. Although you can see them, you know they're smiling. It's time someone shows that he cares. Through her words are simple and few. Listen, listen, she's calling to you. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. Well, Mary, look, kids. Hello. We're off to Mr. Corey's talking shop. Here to join us? Talking shop? Who's Mr. Corey?
Who's Mr. Corey? Mr. Corey is older than anyone in the world. He talked to William before he went conquering, to Vlad before he went impaling, and to Alexander before he weren't so great.
That's impossible. Anything can happen if you let it.
Well, if it is Mary Poppins with Jane and Michael Banks.
She knows us?
How was poor little Georgie?
Who?
Georgie Banks, your father. He used to give his nanny the slip and come here in my shop in secret. I remember that Georgie used to love my gingerbread sauce. Now, Mary Poppins, what can I do for you today?
Well, I didn't want an ounce of conversation.
Well, I'm out of conversation, and I'm right out of ones too. But I do have some letters. Let's see.
Now, what words can we make?
Rautaplex.
Lepidopterus.
Those don't count. You made them up.
Then where do you think words came from in the first place? Somebody had to make them up.
You know, we can always use the same letter more than once. Now let me see. Supercalifragilistic. Expialidocious. supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's not a word.
Of course it's a word, and unless I'm very much mistaken, I think it's rather useful. When trying to express oneself is frankly quite absurd, to live through lengthy lexicons to find the perfect word. A little spontaneity keeps conversation keen. You need to find a way to say precisely what you mean. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say a lot enough, you always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Exactly what you wanted to.
When stone-age men were chanting, simply grunting once or twice.
I'm sure the Roman Empire only entered the offense because the Latin scholars never had a word like this. If you say it softly, the effect can be obnoxious.
Check your breath before you speak in case it's halitosis.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You know we can say it backwards, which is so copyright as this is the guy for the creepers.
She may be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So when the cat has got your thumb, there's no need for dismay. Just sum it up this once and then you got a lot to say.
Take out those into consonants and 16 vowels well, and put them in an order which is very hard to spell.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Smarty pants.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you always sound precocious. Supercalifragilistic. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
George, why on earth are you home so early? Is everything all right?
No, everything's all wrong. After I refused to loan the Bigs money, some German chap, he went to our chief rivals. They gave him the money, and now it looks set to be a gold mine.
Well, they can't expect you to get it right every time.
That's exactly what they expect.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say a lot of
That is more than loud enough. Go to your room. Mary Poppins, you're here to teach the children manners, and just look at them.
George, you're tired. Mary Poppins, perhaps you could keep the children occupied at their nursery tonight.
That's not fair. Daddy loses temper and now we're shut up in the nursery. Daddy's mean and rotten and I hate him.
Jane, take that back to instant. I will not have you criticize your father. Take the children upstairs, please, Mary Poppins.
George, if you have troubles, I'd like to share them.
Don't worry, you will. I'll be suspended without salary until they decide what to do with me.
Twists and turns, ups and downs. One moment smiles, next moment frowns. But buttons, but faces had better change quick. 'Cause if the wind changes, the face might just stick. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree chim chiroo.
Why does Daddy get so cross? Fathers are supposed to look after their children, not yell at them all the time.
Maybe, but have you asked yourself who looks after the fathers when things go wrong? The mothers, I suppose. Not the children?
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Sometimes families are upside down for a while anyway.
I don't want to be an upside down family. I wish I could run away.
Why don't you?
But you'll miss me.
No, I won't. That's all you two now into that at once.
Ugh, Mary Poppins, I wish you just leave us alone.
Be careful of the things you wish for. Don't you ever stop. You should govern your temper, or your temper will govern you.
I'm sick of hearing your stupid sayings and your stupid games.
Just get into that.
Well, I won't sleep, and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many things,
Your information
is faulty. Playing the game, having a ball. Doesn't play, shan't play at all. Will we meet again? Maybe when they learn to play the game.
Up where the smoke is all billowed and curled, between pavement and stars is a chimney sweet world, where there's hardly no day, nor hardly no night. There's things half in shadow and halfway in light. On the rooftops of London. Woo! What a sight!
Joining the sweep tonight, are we?
Best view in the world, eh?
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good luck will rub off when he shakes down with you.
Or blow me a kiss,
Bert,
and that's lucky too. Oh, so you're going then?
the wind has changed.
But they're good kids, Mary.
Would I be bothering them if they weren't? But I can help them if they won't let me. So, they've got to do the next bit on their own. Cheerio, Bert, keep an eye on them for me.
Gone? Mrs. Squirrel, what does au revoir mean? Why? Because that's what she's written in this note. Dear Jane and Michael, keep playing the games. Au revoir. It's French. It means till we meet again. Come inside before you
Nowhere is there a more happier crew than watching chim chim, chiree chim chiroo. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree chim chiroo.
The wind may blow, but who's to know exactly what it's bringing? The news so bad, happy or sad, the pendulum is swinging. A gentle breeze that moves the trees, here comes an icy buzz. The storm is on, it's struggle on, and now 6 weeks have
how for the past 6 weeks I had all the work to do looking after their children ever since she left, and now I got all the work to do to welcome her back.
If you knew how hard it was to track her down.
Really, ma'am? That's that.
Mrs. Burrow, it is her, isn't it?
Well, I don't know who else.
The note says to meet again.
George, dear, you're going to be surprised.
You know very well, I hate surprises.
Oh, George, I do believe you're going to be proud of me. Hurry up, everybody. I went ahead to find everything. Spit, spot, speak, and span.
Spit and span. Our sense of excitement is hard to contain. Order's returning. Wonder is returning. Someone is returning to cherry dreamland.
Good morning to Holy Terror!
Miss Andrew, it's so lovely to meet you at last. I do hope that you had a good journey.
It was thoroughly unpleasant. Where did George go?
I'm afraid he had an urgent appointment.
It's not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
Then it doesn't take all to keep you happy. Look at the dogs there, and they're all filled.
Just a minute.
Ah, you must be the children. Pity, I don't suppose you know who I am.
I know who you are. You're the Holy Terror.
Impudent boy. Why aren't you wearing your stockings?
I don't like them.
That's what manners. I can see there's not a minute to lose. These children have been spoiled. I arrived here just in time. By chance I brought a punishment that best befits the crime. Brimstone and treacle and carboning soap. These are the tools of my trade. With spoonfuls of sugar, you don't have a hope of seeing that changes are mine. Open!
Does it taste as bad as it smells?
Worse! Open! Your son will go to boarding school at once. As for the girl, I should take charge of myself. I won't stand for whining or whinging or whimpering, crying or lying or sobbing or simpering. My fear is clear that these who such bad habits lie. First threaten to blossom and uncork the bottle. Brimstone and treacle. Well, now show me to my room.
I thought it was going to be
What are we going to do? The only thing we can do, run away.
What's the matter? Who's after you?
The nastiest nanny in the world.
Is she really as bad as all that?
She looks like someone that will eat its young. Miss Andrew was Daddy's nanny, which explains a lot. Poor Daddy. Ever since he stopped working, he just sits around and mopes. Mary Poppins used to tell us he needed our help, but now it's too late.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. How about we start things off with a little shake for good luck?
Why would shaking hands with you bring us luck?
Hasn't anyone ever told you it's lucky to shake a chimney sweep's hand? Now bring it in.
Michael, look, it's a real one. What's the matter? You always wanted to fly a proper kite. I always wanted to fly a proper kite with Daddy.
Of course you have, but you need to know how it's done. Get some training in and you'll make him the proudest father in the whole blooming empire. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird. fist holding tight to the string of your kite.
Oh, let's go fly high, up to the highest high. Let's go fly high and send it soaring up to the hemisphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite.
Reel it in.
I can't, it's stuck.
Uh-huh. You can do it. Oh, one more time.
I knew it! Oh, Mary Poppins, I knew you'd come back. We didn't have time to put them on.
Because we ran away.
It's been so awful since you went away, and now Miss Andrews come, and Daddy's ruined, and we didn't help him like you wanted us to, and...
Oh, Maya, but your life is a tragedy. Now let's go home and don't dawdle.
But she's there. She came this morning for a surprise for Daddy.
Did she? Well, maybe I'll be a surprise for her.
Are you going to shake hands for Bert for luck?
I don't need any luck. Thank you.
Not like that, you stupid boy! You stay there and clean the grates again. So you decided to come crawling back, have you? Who are you? Mary Poppins! Oh, you left no note? I see. And what's your explanation? Pack! You insolent young person! How dare you speak to me this way? Brimstone and treacle, my favorite liquor, that will make Bert always stop. Impudent children respond so much quicker when forced to drink every last drop. I want out their fodder. A shining example of power.
I recognize fully that you are a bully who misrules us
Brimstone and treacle for you. Brimstone and treacle for you. Brimstone and
Oh, medicine.
Mary Poppins, wherever did you come from? She came from... I come from... Michael, Jane, we were very naughty to go running off like that, and I should be angry as anything if I weren't someplace to see you. Where's Miss Andrew?
She's gone.
Gone? Why?
She didn't give us reason yet.
Good evening, ma'am. We found this one wandering around the park. Good night, ma'am.
George? Where is he? Miss Andrew? She left. George, Mary Poppins is back. Is she? Well, I thought if I might have a word. Things have not gone well for us since you left us, and...
About my register, if you don't mind, I won't take any now. I should prefer to live in a crew.
But if you only knew how many papers are recruiting as it is.
Now I must get started. Jane, Michael, spin spot.
Come along, darling. After so many years of good service, you made a wrong decision. What's the worst that can happen?
What do you fret? If I am to be dismissed by the bank, will be destitute.
But we still have what really matters, the children and each other.
Is that lock in you? What's inside it?
A portrait.
Whose?
You'll know when the time has come, and not before.
You won't leave us, will you?
Junior,
What change? Where?
that's what I'm saying.
Uncanny nannies are hard to find.
Unique and unspeakably kind.
You're practically perfect.
And yet I'm sure of the improvements of brilliance
Hello there. Bert, what are you doing up here?
Well, where else would a chimney sweep be?
The world is awfully big, isn't it?
What does it tell you?
That we're awfully small and unimportant.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Not us so much, but our trouble. It seems so big down in the nursery, but from up here,
That's more like it. Shovels are never so big if you look at them from a little bit higher up.
Brush away the dirt and soot. Brush away your tears.
Cobwebs that are swept away.
Hang around for years. We look a motley crew. Smash with tar and grind, with tar and grind. But when you need a helping hand, we try to step in, try to step in, try to step in just in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Over the rooftop, step in time. Kick-a-dee-da, step in time. Kick-a-dee-da, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick-a-dee-da, step in time.
Never miss a chance to get it right. Don't it seem a perfect crime? Don't it seem a shame? When the steps are going as smoothly as they might.
That's when you step in time. That's when you step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. That's when you step in time. Link your elbow, step in time. Link your elbow, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Link your elbow, step in time. Kick your ego, step in time. Kick your ego, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick your ego, step in time. Step in time, step in time. Step, 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 step in time. Step in time, step, step, step. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. If we kick your knees, a kick your knees, a kick your knees, a kick your knees. Step, 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 step. Never need a reason, step in time.
And always remember, there's plenty of folk ready to help you should you need them. Back to the nursery?
back to the nursery!
Back to the nursery, step in time. Back to the nursery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Back to the nursery, step in time.
All this? What is all this?
Special delivery for George Francis.
Special delivery?
Special delivery, step in time. Special delivery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Special delivery, step in
All
time.
right, time to go now. Good night, Governor. Night, Governor.
Night, Governor.
Night, Governor.
Night, Governor. Night, Governor. Night, Governor.
Night, Governor.
Not so fast. Back to the nursery? Now, Jane, you two. We're talking Poppins, would you be good enough to explain?
First of all, I'd like to make one thing clear.
Yes?
I never explained anything. Come along, children.
It's happened. The chairman wants to see me at the close of business night. Tonight, we might as well face it. In just a few hours, I will have joined the ranks of the unemployed. Are you quite sure? Quite sure. So we better make some plans. Well, I never. So that's where I put them.
What are they?
Gingerbread stars I had once for my nanny. I used to dream that when I grew up, I'd learn everything there was to know about the stars. Funny, I haven't thought about all that in years. I'm not usually sentimental.
So good to look back sometimes.
It's that Poppins woman. She's responsible for all this.
I know the person. What's that thing she's always saying? A spoonful of sugar, that is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. A spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So love yourself and healthy helping every day. Well, good luck, Governor.
Thank you, Bert, and good luck to you too.
Daddy, do you remember when we came to the bank?
Yes?
We were each given a sixpence and were told to use wisely.
Excellent advice. What did you buy with them?
Nothing yet, and we decided to give them to you.
I suppose Mary Poppins put you up to this.
We thought she hadn't said a word about it. We thought a bit of extra cash could loosen things up a little for you. Good night, Daddy. We do love you, you know. Mommy, Daddy's really worried, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But always remember that he loves you very much. And that's far more important than the jobs or houses or anything else.
Are you going to the bank with Mama?
I'd like to go, but I'm afraid it just is impossible.
Mary Poppins says anything is possible.
Do you really believe that, Mary Poppins?
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can bat it. Doesn't have to be so. Changes can be made. You can move a mountain if you use a larger spade.
Anything can happen. It's a marvel.
You can be a butterfly or just a larva. Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastics. Take some soft advice and don't forget it. Anything can happen if you let it. If you reach for the stars, oh, you get all the stars. But we found the hole you spin. If you reach for the heaven, you get the stars through it.
Good, son. Only tuppence a bag.
I would take it as a great favor if you would kindly feed them for me.
Hey, you turned down the scheme that was promised to me millions and want to know why.
Then I'll tell you, I refused Mr. Von Hustler because his scheme was hollow. He told me about assets and profits and growth, but there wasn't a word about people. I apologize for ruining the bank, but I do not apologize for understanding that there are more important things in life than making money.
My dear child, Von Hustler's scheme has ruined our rival. Nastiest scandal since reports began. We don't want your apologies, we're offering ours.
Oh my word!
And another thing. Do you remember giving a loan to a fellow called Norfolk? Just give us the word. It'll be quiet, safe with us.
Give you the word. Give you the word. I'll give you the word, all right. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Forgive him. It's not his fault. It's all because of his nanny, Miss Andrew.
The Holy Terror! She taught me everything I know.
Then now's your chance to get it.
It's all right, darling. I made the bank a fortune.
Really?
By the way of recompense, we'd like to offer you to do the job of senior manager at salary at double,
Exactly how much has he made for you?
triple, quadruple of your present rate.
Close your mouth, George. We're not a codfish.
Well, I accept, but you must understand one thing. From now on, my family comes first.
Agreed?
Agreed.
What your friend, I'm afraid I've underestimated you.
Oh, George. Anything can happen. It's official. You can choose the super or the superficial. Sally for the way we're steering. Obstacles start disappearing. Go and chase your dreams. You won't regret it. Anything can happen if we let it. I love you, Mary Poppins. You're a fine boy, Knucklebanks, and one day you'll be a fine man.
It makes me so anxious when you talk like that.
Like what?
All gentle and kind and not a bit like you.
Is that the thanks I get for the troubles I've taken? That's better. Now to bed with both of you. Hello, Bert.
It's tonight, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, goodbye then, Mary.
Goodbye, Bert. Look after yourself. With every job, when it's complete, there is a sense of bittersweet. The moment when you know the task is done. Though in your heart you like to say, to help things on your way, you've always known they must do it alone. There, practically perfect, and I hope it remains so.
Look, it's Mary Poppins' locket. Oh, the chain's broken. Don't you remember? I'll stay until the chain breaks. What's inside?
It's a picture of the three of us. She signed it. From Mary Poppins with a good deal of love. Where is Mary Poppins? Gone? How peculiar.
She'll be back. Now, what do you think of this?
That's the best I've seen.
Can we fly it together?
Oh, Daddy. Mary Poppins won't be coming back. She's gone forever.
My dear, how do you possibly know such a thing?
Because we don't need her, not anymore, and other families will. Won't they, Daddy?
They will.
I wonder if she's right, George, and we really could do without a nanny from now on. What do you think?
I think you better dance with me.
George, this is serious.
Look, shooting star. Shall we wish for it?
Oh, I think we can do better than that. If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars. But we found a whole new